Hey guys, thanks for joining me in the shop today. Today we're talking about the 1959 set catalog, Baltimore and Ohio, set 1613S. This was made in 1959. Now this would have been on the starter end of the Lionel sets for that year, but the cool thing about this set is not only the engine, but I think the cars. This had basically a Scout type of steam locomotive, which was the Baltimore, Ohio. Now, what's unique about this 247 is the blue stripe. Now, they also did that engine with the red stripe, which was like a Pennsylvania. So the blue stripe 247 B&O steam had, like I said, it was on the entry level side of the starter sets, was not cast. But what was cool about this, I would display like the catalog, is this car came with a lot of cool cars. It came with the 68, the 26, what they call the Christmas tree car. Now this car here I have, these are not the original Christmas trees. Those are usually long gone. But it had the flat car with the Christmas tree car, and then it had the 68 19 non-operating helicopter car. And then also it had the 6821 with the crates on it, and then a common brown 6017 SP type caboose. So again, what was neat about this set in 1959 was really the play value of it. I think that, again, Lionel gave you a lot of cool cars. Now I actually collect and love the flat cars with the loads. I think they're really neat, and they did so much variety with those. And then you get into also the autoloaders, but you know, the cars with the submarines, and then the military cars with the pyro load. So I'm just a lover of these flat cars, so this set appeals to me because of that. But these little Scout engines are good little running engines. Now this had the 2-position E unit in it. It was not like the old type of Scouts that you really couldn't service the E unit of, but these again were good little runners, 2-position E units, pretty paint scheme. And then the value of this set, obviously when it's together, is not only is the engine, the striping on it, the condition of it, but again, all the flat cars, you want to check all the steps and make sure they're there. This is an original helicopter, obviously, and the tailpiece is busted on it, so that's kind of common to see. They do reproduce those, but this is, like I said, an original one. Again, you want to check the steps on all the pieces and the loads. When you get into the flat cars, and I'll do a video on the flat cars, you know, a lot of the value of the flat cars is the load. Okay, so it's not uncommon to see reproduction loads, which I'm glad they're out there because there's more flat cars than there is loads. But again, you want to look at that, and then obviously the steps is another important thing. And the Christmas trees, like I said, they do have reproduction Christmas trees too. These are just greenery that someone put on there, which I think looks good because the Christmas trees are always gone. Again, on the tender, you want to check the steps, make sure they're there. And obviously on the locomotive, the steam locomotive, is the front cow catcher and the marker lights and that type of thing. That's what you look for in this set. Common brown SP type caboose. So again, fun set. If you like to collect the flat cars, this is a cool set because you actually get 3 of them in there. And 1959, again, this was the lower end, but it did take a nice picture in the catalog. I mean, they gave it really a whole display piece. So it's not a hard set to find, kind of a common set. It's hard to find, probably boxed, but you can put the set together, and again, this is a nice piece of display or run. I hope you got some information. If you're like me, I love these post-war sets, and I'm going to keep doing videos on them because they're such a fun place to start collecting at. Hey, if you're ever in Ohio, stop and see me. I'm up by Akron. I'm about 15 to 20 minutes west of Akron, off I-76. It's stop time 330-825 4206. I have a brick and mortar shop. I buy, sell, and trade Lionel trains and O-gauge stuff. You can look me up, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my page. And I also have stuff periodically for sale on eBay. It's under Stop Time Co. STOPTIMECO. So hey, don't forget, Lionel is an investment in happiness. This is a fun hobby. It's a hobby that you can start someone off as a kid and really never get out of the hobby until you're an old guy, because this is a fun hobby and it's a very good place to spend a lot of time on the weekends, and it's cold and you have nothing to do. So hey, thanks for joining me.